Mystic Robot. Mystic Robot.
Mystic Robot, yes, absolutely.
Stranger in a strange land.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. So, when we last left our heroes. Okay, get it. Let's get it out before we start.
I'm done.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. When we last left our heroes. With an early start to the day, the party left the Spitting Frog Inn and made their way to the market. Alara and Alcor broke away from the rest of the group for Alara to have a chance to read The Paradox of Time, a mysterious book written by a mysterious author only known as RV. Spending an hour, she further discovered that it was in fact her mentor's book, Racilian Vo, spellbook written in his usual cryptic wording. The book spoke of how time seems to work differently in Qatar, but not give any real indication as to how it was different. It also included what seemed to be a list of chronomagic spell experiments that Alara had never heard or seen of before. The other 5 adventurers traveled to the Silver Pony in order to give Bobicus his Reaper wheat in exchange for their coin. There they learned that Bobicus intended to produce ale of the highest caliber in order to advance to the upper districts of Trellis. Bobicus also gave the party more insight to the dealing of the merchant barons and how they affect the lives of those in the lower districts. Gathering once again outside Trade Stars, the party then made their way to the Hawkins Institute to meet Headmaster Winger, or as you now know her, Birdie. Upon entrance into her chamber, it was discovered that Birdie and Eli's parents had been close friends before they had disappeared into the jungle roughly 10 years ago. After much discussion, Birdie was able to answer most of your questions, including the strange pendant that Alcor now carries, the Mortal Champion's weapons, and how they were in fact keys to the tomb of the great prime dragon known as Thule. She also suggested that they take the crystal baby to an old friend in order to learn more of who or what the baby was. Leaving the Hawkins Institute, the party did not make it too far before running into a gathering crowd outside the city center building. It was there they discovered the grisly murder scene of Titanus Lionhead, heir to the Lionhead family. As word traveled fast, it did not take long for the merchant baron of trade himself, William Lionhead, to make his way to the scene. Finding his only son murdered and strung up sent the man over the edge as he screamed in rage, while all in attendance stood in silence. And so, our story continues. The man, eyes bulged and bloodshot, veins shooting down his neck, lets out a few last bursts before a few guards begin to pick him up, trying to pull their master away from the horrific scene. They get him to his feet and turn him back towards the city center. It's at this point you all now see an attractive bald woman with cranberry red skin in luxurious indigo robes with a rose pink kind of inlay, clearly second in command in the situation, begins to instruct some of the other men to take the body down. As they move forward on her command, Lionhead spins around once more to address the crowd, a bit more composed, but not much more than he was before. Make no mistake, this act of violence and whoever is responsible for this desecration will be found. This is an affront to the barons, my family, and Trellis itself. I will personally watch as they, their families, and everything they ever cared for burn. Everything that is, was, and will be a testament to their existence will be scorched from this world. Turning back again, he continues back into the large building. Whispers and murmurs begin to resonate from the crowd as people begin to disband the scene. What would you all like to do?
how close are we right now to, I guess, the dead body and the guy who just stormed off?
You're probably about 20 yards away at this point from the fountain. The fountain is where young lion head was found tied up and murdered.
Do we see, or I guess do I see either that guy from that little House of Erotica place? What was it called? Lady Velvet's? That guy that we saw in Lady Velvet's? Do we see him there?
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. I think that's the guy who did it.
I don't know.
It's not good. 9.
Looking around, the crowd is just too large, and now dispersing. They're just moving too quickly out of the way. You don't seem to catch sight of anyone with the same description.
Right.
Family like that is going to have a lot of enemies based on what we heard from Bobicus.
Yeah, that was, can't imagine it was worth it.
What did Babicus say?
Bobicus was talking about how they heavily tax merchants who are looking to sell their goods in the upper district, and just basically how they're a bunch of fat cats while everybody else like struggles to survive. He actually said, and this is kind of weird, and can I look around to see if anybody's watching?
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. I just want to be overheard. Uh, 26.
You seem to be in the clear. Most people wandering around aren't really paying much attention at this point. Most of them are just gossiping. Some of them clearly afraid of potentially what's to come.
Bobicus did say that the Baron Lionhead's family deserved everything that was coming to them. Do you guys remember that? Trix, Lucy, Pavo?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
You think
that-
Bobicus had something to do with it?
Yeah, or knew.
Or he knew, yeah.
I'd say more knew about
Yeah.
grumblings in the Underdark or whatever, but direct hand probably not.
I can't imagine anyone who did it would actually say that. Seems a bit on the nose.
Can't believe anyone would murder. How old does he look? How old is the son?
Judging by the look of the young man, which it's a little difficult to see as there's quite amount of blood covering his face. He seems to have been beaten relatively badly.
Jeez.
But this is a very grisly murder. Based on what you can see, probably maybe in his late teens, early 20s.
Is the body still there?
At this point, they've now hoisted up a few wooden ladders towards the fountain and are now dismounting the body, pulling on the ropes that seem to have secured him to the fountain top.
Just from where I'm standing, can I look to see if there's like a glint of the medallion maybe coming out of his shirt or anything? I don't know. I'm just looking for medallions on bodies after that one that we found in the alley.
I would say make an investigation check for me with disadvantage, as there's a lot of cover.
You're very short.
I wasn't with you at first, but then when you actually explained your reasoning for looking for it, I was like, yeah, okay, that tracks actually.
That's 7.
7. You don't really see anything on the body per se. It's still a little too far, and there's just now that they're trying to hoist the body down, there's just too much in the way. However, you seem to look down and seemingly enough, someone has dropped a small vial of a bright pink potion that is fallen out of their knapsack. Thank you so much to Bards of New York for offering a wonderful love potion.
It's an actual love potion?
No. You would
It
know.
might be.
You would actually know at this point, having seen it before and a few times now, that this is a potion of healing.
Nice.
We need one of those.
Hey guys, look.
Wow, that's cool.
I'll
Is
put it
that a
in my
love
pocket.
potion?
That'll wait for later.
Crazy, we just keep finding all these potions lying on the street.
I know, we must be like the luckiest group of companions in Trellis.
People are
Wow.
so careless around here.
We also keep finding dead bodies, so you know,
That's true.
I think it makes it all
Little-
out.
It all
Tomato,
evens out.
tomato.
Mm.
Man, that's pretty crazy. So the Baron has gone back into like his quarters or whatever. Is he still hanging around?
Yeah, the Baron was led away by some of his other seemingly guards.
Damn.
I mean, like, I'm really confused about this one, guys. About like, I really don't think it's great that this basically child got murdered by some people.
Yeah, that's messed
the-
up.
The Baroness guy seemed like he needs some anger management classes as well, because he threatened a lot of people. So I don't know.
Well, he threatened
Doesn't-
the murderers.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that seems a bit, like, okay.
I guess, yeah.
I think I
No.
would probably...
I would probably react the same
probably
way.
do the same if my own child was beaten and
If you ask
murdered in
me, I
front of
think
me.
everyone's gonna get what they deserved. The Baron's been oppressing the people, action was taken, and now counteraction will be had for people being murderers. Everybody gets what they get.
I don't know if the person who got murdered really deserved that.
Oh, I don't think the kid deserved it.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
a really
know.
messed up place. A really dark
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Now you know why I don't want to leave a child here in this town.
We were not arguing with you. We were just saying we should put him in a metal cage. That's it.
What?
A metal
Interesting.
floating cage, and then we could take him into battle, and the cage closes when it gets into dangerous situations. Remember?
Alara,
I
at this
feel that
point,
we
use the
you
word
hear
cage.
a voice over the wind say to you, "We can't for copyright reasons."
I personally don't understand why the cage needs to be floating or how that helps it tactically.
Well,
No friction, so, you know,
Okay.
It'd be
moves
hard
faster.
to push a stroller on
Yeah.
bumpy roads and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we wouldn't
Lucy,
have to
you want to
carry the baby.
be on cage duty? You want to lug that thing around?
I don't even want it with us.
Yeah, it doesn't, you don't have to carry it, you don't have to touch it.
I think you like it.
He grows
That's
on
my
you.
theory.
Nope.
All right. Do we want to hang out here
No.
and investigate this murder, or do we want to continue on to figure out what's going on with Crystal Baby?
Well, it seems like they'll probably put their best men on this murder, and we know they're not looking for the murders of the other random people that have died in the town, so they've got nothing else to do. They'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really don't want to get involved in this little turf.
me either.
war,
Me
so-
either.
yeah.
Hit at this point.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
keep our heads down and keep trudging.
Yeah. If they see us snooping around, they're gonna think we're involved, and it's bad news bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
Okay.
You guys-
Uh-oh.
You guys begin to make your way to the northeastern section of the city to make it towards the exit that you were familiar with from when Ryu brought you down to the Ore Master. Leaving the town, you walk. It's about a half day's travel. Is there anything you'd like to do while on this travel?
Yeah. Yeah, can we walk and talk? Guys, I feel like we need to talk about what happened at the Hawkins Institute.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that was said. And also, isn't it really weird that it feels like everything's sort of connected? Anyone feeling that way? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a lot of coincidences. That's for sure.
Eli, how are you feeling? That would seem like a lot for you to handle.
Well, yeah, because I haven't had any leads with them in years. I haven't discovered any new information about them at all.
Have you tried the sending stone?
Well, I mean, Birdie said it doesn't work. I doubt until we get closer to that city of gold, wherever it is, I doubt that I'll be able to get it to work. But I'll fiddle with it when we have some downtime, for sure.
Okay.
Alcor, you don't know anything about that organization that your parents were part of, this medallion thing?
I know that they're digging artifacts, like it's an archaeology kind of association. Beside that, not really.
So then your parents worked with my parents.
Probably.
Your parents were archaeologists?
Who are you talking to?
Eli, sorry. I'm like, why don't you know who I'm talking to?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I'm like, sure it's not for me, but
No. Eli.
Yeah, really, really good ones. But then, I don't know, whenever I asked them why they stopped, it was because they didn't like, I guess, the way business was going. They had me and they kind of settled down in a really small, really peaceful village where nothing ever happens. And then Eli...
Eli, just trust us. Come on, guys. We need to have
Eli
a
will
trust
give
circle.
like a squinty side glance at Lucy.
Always me. Always me.
Lucy.
Hey, listen, Eli.
Hey.
I saw that Lucy has been here. He almost died the same way Alcor did. He's been helping us along the
All
way,
right.
and he got the spear, and he hasn't gone back to Uncle with it. So
He just seems really uncommitted. I need to know that you're with us, Lucy, not just along for the ride for the time being.
As you guys look back at Lucy, he's just brushing his hair and then finally looks over and goes, I'm sorry, what?
exactly.
See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about.
what is he supposed to do with
forgive
that?
me for wanting to look my best.
Damn it, Lucy.
I mean, he's looking good, so that's got to do, positives for the group, right?
Thank you.
I'm not concerned with what's on the outside. I want to know if he's loyal. I want to know if we can trust him, if he has my back and
Okay,
our
Lucy,
backs.
Lucy, are you loyal? Do you have our backs?
Yeah,
See, guys?
obviously. How many fights do I have to be in with you people before you start to trust me?
Inside check.
Say that with a
Oh
straight
my-
face.
It's the
That
worst.
seemed like a legit answer.
Lucy
I'm
said it
satisfied
with a
with
straight
that.
face. I didn't,
Yeah.
but Lucy said it with a straight face.
Eli is satisfied with that. Fighting is a way to prove loyalty in Eli's eyes.
That's called survival. That's not loyalty.
I could have just as easily
You
ran.
run away.
Yeah, he could have.
Let us distract
up.
him. Run away.
Yeah. We did take all of his shit
Mm.
and screw over his deal with
Yeah.
Uncle
You did.
Darius. Yeah.
You sure did.
Okay. All right, fine. I will tell you what happened. The last night that I saw my parents, I saw a man in our study with a gold arm. And I think that is the head of the Presage family, which is why I believe that the private contractor who summoned them on this new business is the Presage family. I think they're up to no good, looking for the city of gold, trying to take over the world.
And just to be clear, the Presage family are the family that are wearing the medallions. That is also the family crest of Lucy. Am I taking that in right?
That I'm not sure about.
Okay.
I don't know if we ever said this is gonna be a DM check here.
Oh crap! Sorry.
If the medallion was the same symbol as
Lucy's family and the
It's
Presage
Lucy's
family are
family.
very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucy's family.
Lucy's symbol is the same as the champions, right?
as
The
the
champion
champion
symbol.
symbol. Those are
Got
the two
it.
that are the same, not
Okay.
the medallion.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Rewind. Okay. Wow. So weird.
This is
What
why
was
you play the
that?
Time
That's
Wizard,
Miss
right?
Wizard who knows everything and remembers everything perfectly. What was that?
Definitely a player problem. I apologize.
Laura, what time is it?
What time is it? DM. What time is it?
At this point, it's just afternoon.
It's just afternoon, Lucy. Are you impressed?
Wow, just
Checking.
Doesn't seem very specific for someone who knows.
Well, it's 12:02 p.m. Qatar Standard Time, if we want to get specific.
So,
Anyway,
Eli,
that's all I know.
So, getting back to the important stuff.
you know for a fact this fellow with the golden arm is responsible, or you suspect him to be responsible?
I suspect him to be responsible, and everything that I heard from Birdie just confirms what I already suspected.
How old were you when this was going down?
I was really small. This was 10 years ago, so I would have been 7 or 8.
You were smaller
I don't
than
mean to
this?
discredit anything you're saying. Just
I was
that's a long
smaller
time
than
ago.
this.
True.
Have you? I mean,
No, I remember very clearly seeing the golden arm.
But do you know for sure the guy with the golden arm is the Presage guy? Or are you
Mhm.
just guessing that?
No. I know that he has a golden arm.
Okay.
well, we could just start asking people if they know people with a golden arm.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that because they're
Why?
a very powerful family. Which is why I was hesitant to tell you guys anything, because I don't know if they have any friends even in this circle.
What do you think they just like disappear people? Like, what's their goal? And
Yeah, I think they
whisking
do.
people away.
They disappeared
Why?
my parents.
But they
They
were in
hate
connection
people.
to the archaeology digs, right?
My
And we
parents
assume-
would not have left me willingly.
Oh, I don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I believe they were like taken from you. I'm just saying I feel like they were taken for a reason, whereas we have nothing to do with whatever that reason is. Maybe. I don't know.
I think we do now.
Yeah. We have to be
Hmm.
careful who you tell about this. Don't tell anybody, because you never know who might be listening or who might be connected to them.
Okay.
So my parents are looking for that city of gold. And I think they found it because there was the mention of it raining from their feet. And somebody else talked about a waterfall flowing upwards. So they found it.
Yeah, that was Ashante, the second champion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Your parents are still back home, Alcor?
Yep, as far as I know. I mean,
Can
we
you-
left what, a month ago?
Do you have any way of communicating with them?
No.
Hmm. Man.
One day I could probably figure it out how to send a message back. But I don't know yet. I need lots of downtime.
Yes. I want to know about that organization that they're part of.
I mean, when I used to be a kid, I used to go with my mom on the archaeology sites to dig stuff up. As far as I know, it was pretty legit, pretty normal. But
So
obviously, I was
that
just-
it's
was
some
just
kind
a
of
kid.
guardian, right? There's some kind of guardians.
That's from what I can understand. Yes.
Hmm. You
What
guys
about
wanna
you, Trix?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What about me?
I don't know. You're being pretty quiet this whole time, eating your bacon without me. Whatever. We don't know what you're doing, who you are, what you're all about. We're in a trust circle now, Trix.
Wow, that sounded rather threatening for being a trust circle.
He makes
Yeah,
a
well,
good point. You guys have a
only
weird
friends.
way of showing friendship.
Listen, friends share bacon. So now I don't know about you anymore.
You know, if you had delicious bacon, I wouldn't expect you to share it with me.
Yeah, but I would.
It's very sweet of you.
I
I
know.
grew up, you know, no parents, no home, just running around on the streets, scraping together whatever I could scrape together. If I was lucky enough to scrounge up some delicious piece of something, wouldn't be sharing it with no one.
I respect that.
So
I don't know how I feel
I'm
about
taking
that.
advantage of my fabulous situation with you fine people.
I reach out a high five towards Trix.
Yeah.
And I shoot Alara just a little smirk as we keep walking.
So, Trix?
So what? Are we gonna go look for these archaeologists that are missing, or are we just?
I think
I'm going with or without you guys.
That was supposed to be on the way, I think. Just
Oh.
to step out.
Oh,
Sorry.
the little guys.
Looking
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about them.
Oh, those archaeologists.
Oh, those
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
I thought you were
yeah.
talking about my parents.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that
yeah,
made me think of it, and you know, who knows? All these coincidences that have been happening. Maybe there is some connection. I mean,
Well, they were looking for an
Same.
artifact, so maybe they found it.
who knows? Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
there's some more information that could also help us. So.
We got a lot on our to-do list.
Yeah.
But first,
They're dead.
Crystal
I
Baby.
just want to, lower expectations.
Or maybe they just didn't respond to the message because the guy was just overbearing.
There's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Possibly.
with that one.
There's that hypothesis.
Or they also
We'll
got
find out.
taken.
Yeah, I guess if they found the artifact, they probably took the artifact and left the bodies behind.
I mean, if it was worth a lot, that's exactly what I would do. Send the highest paid guy out of there. Split it however many ways.
I wonder what kind of work you are in, Lucy, for knowing all that much.
What kind of work I'm in?
Yeah.
Just goes
Sending people to take artifacts, kill people. Just wondering.
Look, man, I just recently left home. I'm not anything. I mean, I was only in Trellis 5 days before you arrived, and before that, I was in Boku
At home.
at home.
I feel like he's trying to make his way.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
Yeah.
find myself. I guess
In
would
some
be a way
shady
of.
circles. And he
Well-
landed in ours.
Yo, we're not a shady circle.
Eh.
Every circle's a little shady.
Yeah.
I think the only real honest people I've met so far are
Me?
Ollie and Pavo here.
Oh, come on.
I think Alara is probably too honest for her own good, really.
Backhanded
Oh, no.
compliment, but I will take it.
I've
Nobody
seen
tries
nothing-
to be that friendly for no reason. I trust her the least, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
just
boy.
vouch for you in the Lucy.
Exactly.
I
What are you
trust
trying to gain?
My guess would be friendship.
He starts to get like a curl in the side of his mouth, even though he's trying to hide it.
Jerk. I'm trying to get this group to open up to each other and learn that we can trust each other, because guys, at some point we're gonna just have to. We have to take that chance, because guess what? We're in this now. Maybe before we all, weren't branded with the mark of the Guardians, maybe then. But now we are, so we have to learn to trust each other. And all this distrust is only going to cause problems, and who knows? People might die because we don't have all the information. So
Yeah,
if the
point.
Guardians trust us, we should trust each other. So, group hug?
I don't know. I'm still remembering a certain bomb we were looking for
A bomb? Oh,
about
wow.
trust.
Pavo,
Oh, that bomb.
listen, that's different. That's
Really?
different. Yeah.
Please explain. And Corey's taking notes.
You
I'm
know,
extremely
that
confused.
wouldn't lead to the harm of anyone, okay?
Alright.
That was a
Yes, it
white
was-
lie. If anything, it would help potentially save people
And
if
it
it
was protecting
coincidentally
you.
turned out to be true.
It was protecting you, Pavel.
Well,
It was no, not
know
the
about
actual
that.
lie. There was no real bomb, guys. We all know that. So
Yeah.
the lie, though, was because Pavel was worried that
Oh,
he was gonna
right.
get caught and that
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a bad thing. So we were lying because we wanted to protect his
yeah.
goodness as a.
She
gonna say
wanted you
human
to
being, but,
unknowingly sin rather than knowingly.
No, Pavel would be totally innocent if he didn't know.
That's true. That's true. It's true.
No, it's not.
How is that
Guilty
not
by
true?
association.
No, I tell them.
And it led us to get the gems, which led us to
You don't know about the gems.
You don't know about the gem.
and could have potentially gotten us money for Ollie's surgery.
Curse removal.
Yeah, it was for a
Curse
good cause,
removal.
Pavo. And if you have certain morals or whatever, we were just trying to help you out to keep to your very strict morals.
Pavo, to be honest, sometimes we're gonna steal stuff.
Maybe.
Like I know I am, for sure. If I have the opportunity and the owner of the thing is like kind of a dick, I'm definitely gonna take the stuff.
It's one thing to
Especially if it's-
return something that was stolen in the first place, but just to steal something because you don't
Mm.
like the person is a whole nother issue.
Yeah, I'll do my best not to.
Well, if you do it, fine, that's your choice. Just don't involve me by trying to trick me.
All right,
We weren't. No, we
You
did
tried to
exactly
get
that.
me to-
No,
You did.
no.
we did. Just own it. We did. That's exactly what we did. We lied and we invented a bomb on a ship and we made him do things that he wouldn't have done if he knew the truth. That's what we did. It's okay.
Okay,
We're
fine,
sorry.
Fine.
We won't
we'll
do it
just
again.
tell you to close your eyes and wait outside. How about that?
Plausible deniability.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I asked for.
All right. You got it, Pavo.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is
The
good.
don't
guys.
ask, don't tell approach.
Yeah.
Oh,
There goes his plausible deniability for the ship. You can't deny that what happened in there.
Well,
He
I think he
can't?
lost that a long time
No.
ago. You mean on the ship that we said that there was a bomb?
Yes.
I
We
think
might
that we
run
didn't
into
get
them
caught.
again.
We didn't get caught.
And to be fair, there was a bomb. It was a pirate ship. They had cannon and powder. There was a bomb.
True.
Back
Thanks,
Oh, the
Alpha.
game, I forgot
Never
that we don't
lied.
know that Alcor stole a bunch of stuff.
No, we don't. We just know he saw that sexy picture.
Oh yeah.
That's all we know. So, guys, are we any closer to this wizard's tower?
Let me check.
funny enough, you ask. As you continue on down the road, you see coming up relatively closely what looks to be a pumpkin patch. As you continue forward onward, all of a sudden, a single pumpkin seems to shake itself from the vine as
Nope.
it drops down to the ground. This is an ordinary pumpkin from what you can see, until it begins to sprout legs and arms.
Pumpkin baby.
No.
You see large anime-style eyes kind of blink into existence as a curved smile begins to appear on the pumpkin. it starts waving at you from the roadside.
Guys, this is horrifying.
Gross.
Let's make sure its intentions before we go running and kicking it.
I know.
I was just gonna shoot it immediately. I was just gonna kill it so quick.
Has a
Guys,
bad
stop,
person
it's
ever
waving.
waved?
Exactly. Hey, I'm waving back. Hey.
It motions you forward to come over.
I go skipping over. I go
Nope.
skipping over.
Absolutely not.
Guys,
Nope.
we could trust the vegetable. We could just smash it if it turned on us.
Yep, and you'll do that as you get closer if need be. And I'll be back here.
I got Crystal Baby. I'm gonna stand back just to kind of see what happens.
I'll go
Hang back.
forward.
For those of you who walk forward, including Alara and I believe Ollie, as you reach the pumpkin, seemingly unsure of where it came from, it pulls out a piece of parchment and goes to hand it to you.
Oh, I'll take it.
Oh, Mr. Pumpkin Man. Or
Looking down at the piece of paper, it is very fine detail writing. It has gold, a gold font that's spread out over the page in very, very fine writing. It says, to enter, simply open the lid.
Dude,
As
I'm gonna look-
Go ahead.
I was gonna look at the pumpkin to see if it has like that lid, you know, that jack-o'-lanterns have where you cut open the head.
Looking back down at the pumpkin, it's now, again, not completely unsure of where it's coming from, now holds a jar up in front of you.
Alara,
What's it doing, guys?
look
yeah.
at this note. I think we're supposed to open this lid of the jar.
Okay. I open the lid.
Okay. As Lara begins to twist open the lid, a spray of magical glitter seems to spread out around the air. A moment
Oh,
later,
Jesus.
Alara's gone.
What's gone?
Alara.
Alara.
Alara's gone.
Oh God!
There
What
you
an
go, some
exit.
glitter.
I'm gonna
Or
yell
she
back, guys. Alara's gone. I think she just went into something. This note says that we have to lift this jar and to enter, but I don't know where she's gone. She's
She
gone,
just
guys.
went
Did
in.
it say where it enters to?
No,
So why
I'll
would
read
you
it
open
again.
it?
No.
Are we roughly in the location of where we were expecting to find something?
Nope.
Like the tower
Yeah.
or
No.
Yeah,
no,
Ollie,
not
you
at all.
do
Huh?
see-
Perfect.
You do see at the very bottom of the page 3 W's.
www. dot.
Do they have websites in Trellis?
The World Wide Web.
Well, we gotta go get her now.
It's like a metro
yeah, I
station.
tried to discuss this with her. I was asking if we should open it, and she just went for it.
I'll
Yeah,
start
she-
walking over.
She never learns. I walk too.
Yeah. Okay.
She says she does, but she never does.
we
Ollie,
have to
Girl's gonna
follow-
get us all killed one day.
Looking
Maybe
back,
2 days.
you now see the pumpkin holding up another jar for you.
For fuck's
Can I
sake.
ask the pumpkin, Mr. Pumpkin, where did our friend go?
It
Yeah,
simply
point to the jar.
smiles at you, very friendly like.
He seems friendly. I think we could trust him.
What
I'm gonna
in-
open it.
Well, we
I
gotta
opened it.
save Alara.
Hold on,
Right.
hold on. Are you
Another
opening the same
glitter
one?
bomb. Another glitter bomb goes off, and Olive disappears.
So are you opening the same one, or is it the second jar?
It's a second jar.
So we each get
Oh,
a jar. Perfect.
We're all getting trapped in jars. man. We're being bested by a pumpkin.
Oh no.
As Eli, you approach the pumpkin, it waves to you and holds up a jar to you.
So
My God.
did I see that happen twice already? So I know that it's my turn.
You are the
It's your
next to
turn.
approach
You
the
don't-
pumpkin.
I
don't
will
have to.
begrudgingly, like with the most unamused look on my face, I'll open the stupid jar and
What?
disappear into the glitter with like a frown. Like I'm so annoyed.
Okay. Eli's gone.
Guys, DM Dave just texted me to re-roll my character.
So, is this what we're doing now? Should we follow them? Should we try and find another way, guys? What do you think?
Man,
What do you
I
think?
can try one thing, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Should I stand back?
Oh my god!
Man,
Don't trust the jar!
don't go
Somebody
in the
dropped the
bottle,
jar.
guys. Don't go in the bottle.
You can attack.
Don't shake the jars, please.
Yeah.
That chat. Stop shaking the jars.
It's crazy in here, guys.
Did you just say, yeah, chat, don't stop shaking the jars?
Yeah.
This
They
isn't
are
chat's
in
fault.
control
Don't
of
blame
us
this on
for the most
chat.
part. Makes them feel empowered, you know.
Is that
In
what it
the
is?
jars?
I have one possible thing that probably won't work. But
Now, are the jars disappearing
I
as
can
well?
try.
The jars are disappearing as well.
Could just be a transportation system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but to
you-
where?
Well, I don't know.
Key.
You have experience with bottles, right? Tricks. Is it the same thing for jars?
Yeah. Do I know? Yeah. Do I know anything about?
You can make an Arcana check
This?
for me.
Okay. Wonderful.
I don't know, guys.
Let me just think about this for a minute.
I think they'll last forever. Let's move on.
We can find
13.
some more companions.
13. From what you've gathered with being involved in a strange bottle jar situation yourself, you know that there is the possibility of pocket dimensions and how bottles or jars or any kind of vessel can be made to potentially be a doorway for them.
Wait. So you're saying, but do I know if it can when you say pocket dimension, you mean pocket dimension inside the jar, or are you saying it could possibly transport you to somewhere else? Do I know if that's possible?
I would
Like, could
say
it transport
that
you inside a building that's 500
It's-
feet away?
it's not it's not a far step.
Okay. So, based on what I know, they could either be in the jars or not in the jars.
So it'd
Thanks,
be a
Trix.
trap.
Astounding.
I mean, because it's not like they're using the same jar.
Okay. You know what? I'll
Right.
open the
While
next
you guys
one.
are all continuing
Yeah.
discussing this, the pumpkin begins to wave and smile back towards the group.
Yeah, go
That's so. That does not make me feel better. Like, it makes me feel worse, if anything.
I'll go and open the next one, and on the way I'll say, if I die here, Elara will hear it throughout the afterlife.
All right.
Wait, before you go,
Yeah.
Yes.
So
there's
that's how to
some.
hold
If you
it.
know any way of communicating with us, do it once you get there. Okay.
Yeah, I have to see you. So
Yeah, Alara, can you hear us?
No response.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. No,
Because you
okay.
know, people could talk to me when I'm in the jar. Like I can still hear what's going on when I'm in
Yeah.
my bottle.
Alcor makes his way up to the pumpkin as it reaches behind him, producing, once again, from somewhere, another jar, handing it to Alcor. Alcor opens it and another glitter burst. And Alcor's gone.
I guess this is what we're doing.
Really? Just like that?
Really?
All the so if this is a huge cliff, well, not for me. I can't
Yeah, we're
but
all
if-
jumping off the proverbial cliff right now.
Well, it's the only way I can think of that we can help them.
Open up the jar of Kool-Aid.
I mean, do you have another idea, Pavo?
No. Not open a jar.
So what do
All
you
right, I'm gonna walk
propose?
up to the pumpkin.
Yeah, let's try
Okay.
to communicate with the pumpkin more. I mean, threaten it or something to give our food back.
I'm gonna
Threaten
start
it.
by like kind of scrunching down to my knees and just saying, "Can you communicate at all?"
It smiles and reaches out to give you a hug.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Mm-mm-mm.
You gonna let it touch you?
Mm-mm.
Looking a little sad as you deny it the warm touch of a halfling
Don't try it.
or a
Don't
half
try that
elf.
DM trickery on me.
It looks down quite sadly, but looks back up with another smile and reaches behind it and produces yet again another jar and reaches out to hand it towards you.
My God. I don't want this to take up the whole episode.
While he's doing that, can I
If
look
this doesn't make them
behind
go
the
ahead.
pumpkin guy?
Looking
And
behind
like,
it,
and like noticeably like making big gestures, like trying to be like, where the fuck are these jars coming from? Is really what I'm trying to communicate.
make an investigation check for me.
That would be 7.
From what you can see, it's an ordinary pumpkin patch.
Okay, well, I'm closer. I'm going to literally pick up the pumpkin now on my terms and just do one of these. Just look all around it.
Okay. Giving it a full 360 best view possible. It's a pumpkin.
God damn
It just has legs, arms, and a big old smile for you.
I'm going to look back at Eli and say,
Eli's gone.
oh, wait, Eli went in already?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just me, you,
Shit.
and Trix.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Pavo then. I'm just going to say, if this doesn't make you trust me, I don't know what will. And I'll open the jar.
Holy shit.
Lucy disappears in a glow and a spray of glitter.
All right, I'm going. Oh, before I go, are there any regular pumpkins, like small ones? Because I'm gonna take one.
Sure. Yeah. There's a couple smaller pumpkins there.
Great.
Wait,
Yeah,
Trix, you're gonna go?
As you break it off the vine, it screams and no, I'm just kidding. Reaching out, it has 2 jars left. One reached out to
course.
Trix and one reached out to Pavo.
All right, cheers! And I open the jar.
Son of a bitch.
Trix disappears.
Alright, looking at the jar, looking at the baby, looking at the sky. Oh man, this is gonna suck. I'll open the jar.
Okay, and just like that, the party vanishes. So I hope you've
But the
enjoyed
baby's
our
left
campaign.
behind.
It's been a wonderful experience. 20 episodes. I didn't think we'd make it that long.
Cheers. Way to go, Alara. I knew it.
PK, man, pumpkin.
We all trusted to follow you. This is what happens.
Pavo,
You're-
as you feel a tug pulling you to somewhere, your consciousness kind of blurs for a brief moment. As you get resituated, you find yourself in a very luscious room. There seems to be dark wood posts centered around the room with deep velvet window covers tied back with golden ropes. Looking around, you see a large, well-kept countertop with many gleaming and sparkling items sitting directly behind it. The best that you can understand, this seems to be a shop of some kind. Looking behind, you see wands and weapons and armor and a plethora of other devices that you have no idea what they do. and the entire place is in pristine condition.
Nice.
Looking
Anybody
around,
else
you
here?
now see all of your other companions looking around this strange place that you found yourself in. Suddenly, a man pops up from behind the counter, seemingly out of nowhere. He leisurely floats back and forth with his feet in view just above the countertop. Welcome to Wilburow's Wandering Wonders. As you may have wondered, I am the wily wizard Wilburo the Wise. And you, my few fine friends, have found yourself in my whimsical emporium, where we sell the most wizarding of wares, where you will never be left wanting at all. The man looks to be gnomish in descent and very old. He wears a tall pointed hat that seems the same color red as the banners and window covers with golden moons and stars embroidered into it. His curly gray hair seems to stick outwards out of the rim of the hat on either sides of his head. He has a very thick mustache that curls a few times to a fine point and a long pointed goatee. He also has big, chubby, rosy cheeks and a small button nose, and a round pair of spectacles rest upon it. As Wilburo continues, you do take notice that aside from his bold gestures and movements, whenever he says a word with the letter W in it, his mustache seems to uncurl for the briefest of moments. Well now, I can see this is your first time within the Emporium, as I never forget a face. And as customary, we offer one wager on the Wheel of Wonders. For a mere 100 gold, you win something wonderful, or something wicked. Or others, well, we'll just say weird.
This is
This
Lucy
place
is just-
amazing.
Lucy is just like ears dropped, eyebrow cocked, just like totally, who the fuck is this guy?
I'm with Lucy.
Guys, isn't this place awesome?
it's definitely different.
I
Well,
walk
this-
up to Alara and I push her. Hey, when a damn pumpkin hands you something, maybe don't take it.
Yeah, we got to talk about strangers. Stranger danger, okay?
As you,
Talking about this
Because
place
it
is
worked out this
amazing.
time, just because it worked out this time, doesn't mean it's a viable way to keep yourself alive.
Listen, first of all, Ollie told me to, so he said it was okay.
I did not
Second
tell
of
you
all-
to.
You all
Yeah, you
hear
did it.
a snap of the finger, and those who are yelling, arguing, can no longer move.
I like this place.
I'm sorry, this is a place of business, not a place of yelling and competition. Now, if there is something I can help you with, I would be more than happy. But, of course, I offer one per group. If you wish to wheel the wandering wheel, it is 100 gold.
I'm
Do
actually
it.
kind of curious.
Yeah.
All right, I'll use the 100 gold that I got from our last adventure here, and I'll take my chances.
Of
Wait,
course,
how
my...
wicked is wicked?
I don't know.
You know?
The deck of many things.
Oh, the wickedest of wickeds.
Also, can the people that got silenced talk now?
Oh, right,
I'm
yes.
curious.
He waves his hand, and then everybody becomes unparalyzed.
Oh,
Mr. Wilbur, sir, why would you make a pumpkin the entrance to the shop and not let him speak, or at least have a sign that tells us what the shop is or where we're going?
Oh, was it a pumpkin this time? How wonderful.
It's not always a pumpkin.
Well, it can be whatever you'd like it to be. Our shop finds those when you need it.
This is a weird business model, my guy.
The
I think we
weirdest.
should do it, guys. We should totally do this.
I
It
agree.
sounds awesome. When are we gonna get a chance like this ever again? Transported to a magical shop in a pumpkin?
Yeah, I'm already doing things I normally wouldn't do by opening a jar, so I might as well go with this too. So here's my 100 gold for the spin.
That's right, Pavo.
Well, of course, right this way, my winged wonder. And he escorts you over to the end of the countertop. There seems to be a very, very large wheel for you to seemingly spin around. You place
Pavo, would you like me to hold the baby?
I can spin with one hand. I mean, it's just
Oh, okay.
bowling.
I'm just saying, what if something happens? But all right.
You put
Why would
100
something
gold
happen?
down onto the table, and I would like you to make a D100 roll for me, please.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess I should
roll
pull
high,
up
roll
the
high.
roll. I
hope it
roll
lands
the.
on bankrupt.
I think I need the roll table in order to do this. Okay.
Well, I'll roll and then I'll tell you what I get. And you can...
How
30.
great would it be if it just made him lose the baby?
That would suck.
Best 100 gold ever spent.
Then we're about
Savage.
to throw down in this building here right now.
Well, you did it.
Sorry, what did you get, Pavo?
34.
34.
Waiting for Bob Barker to come out.
And the pumpkin
See
dressed
what
up
you
like
want.
Vanna White.
In a way.
That's the wrong
Is that?
show.
34.
Anna White was Wheel
Okay.
of Fortune.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
remove
saying.
Oh, but that's
Remove
what we'll
gold.
do.
All
I'm
right.
saying
A
price, right?
small ring appears above the countertop, seemingly out of nowhere. It spins with a purple and blackish energy that seems to kind of smoke a little bit off the ring itself. Out of the ring falls 7 smaller rings, each of them having connected in a very strange plating.
One ring.
there
Well
any-
done, my friend.
Yeah, I was
you
about
have
to
done
say.
quite well. These fine rings, and Wilburo holds it up, were crafted by some of the elder elves themselves. I found them
In
myself.
the fires of Mount Doom?
What is a Mount Doom, you say?
How many references can we do?
Yeah, before we get
7 were given
copyright
to the
infringement.
dwarves.
What do these rings
These-
do?
Wonderful rings will allow you to wear any armor you would wish without any setback. Placing the ring back down on the counter, all of you can add rings of plates to your inventory. This gives you all proficiency with all armor types.
Wow.
That seems like really
What?
good. I don't know about D&D, but that seems really good.
Yeah.
That's really insane. Holy moly.
Oh man. Rings of plating, is that what you said it was called?
Ring of plates.
Ring of
Oh, wow.
plates.
Wait.
That's a legend.
I don't know how to add things to my okay.
Manage equipment on your,
Okay.
and then type it in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it
it's
is.
It's a gold.
And out of game, you can all thank chat.
Thanks, chat.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Thanks, chat.
Heavy armor, light armor, medium. Wow.
I
Crazy.
And
can't
it's not
find
an
it.
unit.
can't find it.
Go to equipment,
Test
manage equipment, and type it in the search engine.
We can. Well,
I think
I'll
I'm
help you out with
spelling
that.
something wrong.
Well, I'll help you out with that on the break, Lucy.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else I can offer you?
Wow.
Can I give you a hug?
Well, of course. He whirls up and kind of spins around a little. You now see there seems to be streaks of almost like fireworks that seem to spout out from the bottom of his robe as he floats around the shop. He comes over to you and opens his arms openly.
My gosh, your robes are so cool. Also, and as I hug him, I'll say, do you have any of those glitter bombs?
Do I have any of what?
Those glitter bombs.
Well, I don't, but you should check your pockets. As he follows back a little bit.
Oh man, I check my pocket. Do I feel glitter bombs?
You feel 3 pouches of some kind that were definitely not there before.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're my favorite person ever. You're amazing. I'm so glad we found you. How do we find you again?
Well, as I said, my door is always open to those who need it.
You do trades?
Well, it depends on what you have to offer.
I got this ring of that I just got.
What?
I don't need armor. I don't wear armor. So it virtually does me no good.
Well, we don't typically offer things that we've just awarded to people. So perhaps next time, if you wish to trade something else, I might be in the market for it. I have quite a few of those.
Do you have any nice maces, Mr. Wilbur?
I have the nicest of maces.
Any that
One
does
moment. He flies around back for a brief moment and comes out carrying a small handful. His arms kind of wrapped around a variety of maces. He puts them down on the table. There seems to be 5 sitting out in front of you. Each one of them having very intricate detailing through each of them. The first being a red and orange amber with what look like kind of flame-like symbols that run throughout it. The next one over, you see one with seems to be a cresting wave and is considerably blue. As you continue down, you now realize that the first 4 seem to represent the elements of some kind. The other being green, the last being a kind of a golden brownish.
the golden brown one do?
Well, the golden brown one. These all represent the elements themselves. This mace in particular has an effect on the earth as well as your opponents. You would have the ability to potentially merge with the earth itself in order to gain its strength and its magics. It is said you could move mountains with this mace alone.
Wait, before we get into detail, how much are each of the maces? Are they different cost?
They roughly begin around 15 to 20,000 gold.
Okay, we could stop the conversation there. They look amazing. Thank you for showing me your collection, and I might be talking to you much, much later.
Oh, very well then. He waves his hand and the maces disappear. Is there anything else I can offer?
Do you have any firearms?
What is a firearm? An arm that's on fire? I'm sure I have a spell for it if you wish.
No, that's all right. Thank you, though.
Not a problem.
How would we find you again?
Well, if there's no other business, I wish you all adieu. But always remember, if you're looking for me, my door is always ajar. And as he says that, you watch as your consciousness are all pulled away once again, only to find yourself standing once again in the pumpkin patch.
I push Lucy.
And how do you justify that?
You pushed
For sure.
me.
You deserved it.
Oh
So
my god.
You pushed
guys,
me. What the hell?
Guys.
Not from the baby.
You're gonna upset the baby.
Is the pumpkin still
Well, I would just like Lucy to apologize to me.
I'm sorry that you felt it necessary to jump into a jar handed to you by a pumpkin and thought that that was a good idea.
What? First of all, nothing bad came
On the
of that.
road again.
Second of all he said,
Get
hey,
on the road.
this is
I'm
what
walking
you
away
should
from you.
I was
Fine,
simply mentioning
whatever.
I was saying what the note says for us to do. I thought we were going to have a discussion, and then you opened up the jar.
Well, you should be more clear if you're reading things out loud or if you're telling me to do things.
I think that the next time someone wants to go into a jar, they should ask the group first.
I didn't want to go into
I
a
am
jar.
not agreeing to that.
Trick.
Jar being
Studio
offered
music.
to you.
One that we
as
don't already have.
stranger.
Come on,
Yeah,
Trixie,
but-
player.
First of all, we didn't know we were going into the jar. Second of all, what if Wandering Wilbur comes back again? I want to go
now
back
we
into
know,
the jar.
Now we know the difference. I'm just saying, I feel like it should have been a group discussion.
Okay, what bad person waves at you with a smile on their face? Tell me.
Someone who's trying to trick you.
Yeah, I would argue a lot of bad people.
Yeah, you guys
Make
have
it look
had
as
bad life
friendly as
experiences.
possible.
Clowns.
Clowns.
Fine.
He has a point.
But how am I supposed to know when somebody's telling me to do something? So you guys are going to say, hey, Alara, go inside this room. And then I'm going to say, guys, are you sure you want me to go into the room? Is that what you want to happen now?
Trust us, we're not strangers or animated pumpkins.
Yeah. So this time Ollie said, hey, you need to open the lid. So I did.
I said what the note says. If I ever say what a note says to you, it isn't what I'm saying. It's what the note's saying.
I'm following
Maybe
Lucy.
just be more clear.
I held it out.
Thank you, Eli.
Come on, guys.
Lucy's side with this one.
I mean, I'll
That's that right there. Those two agreed with me. That's how you know you're in the wrong.
Yeah,
As
Alcor is just
you-
sitting beside and having like a sense of deja vu.
At least it wasn't a will-o-wisp this time.
As you continue onward, not too much further along, you find yourself on a path that veers off of the main. Based on what you were told by Birdie, this is the way towards the Grey Wizard's Tower. Taking your left and continuing on down the pathway, doesn't take long before you begin to see an object, a structure off in the distance. A rectangular blue tower, which is very small in comparison to some of the wizard towers that Ilara and Alcor have seen on Lumnador. It only stands about 2 stories high. It has black trim around the edges with white runes around its crown. At its very top, you see what looks to be a large lantern that periodically casts a light off. As you continue to make your way up the pathward, a loud burst is heard as you watch a large, strange metallic object fly through the wall of the tower itself. Along with it, slowly drifts down a pointed hat.
Holy shit. Just blow a hole in his wall? Guys, I don't know. We're gonna bring the baby in here?
I'm saying, the cage thing would be great, but,
I didn't care less personally.
A moment later, you see a man peek outside of the hole in the wall. Very chiseled jaw, well-kempt hair with a few gray streaks within it. Very attractive by anyone's standards. Ha! My friends, you're right on time. If you could just grab the hat, and if you want to bring that in with you, be fantastic.
You expected us?
Well, of course. Who else was going to bring me my hat?
Fair
Another
enough.
object flies over his shoulder outside of the tower. I should take care of a few things. Go ahead and enter at the door below. And as he says that, the 2 doors creak open. Very blue wooden doors, as much as the tower is. Looking inside the tower, you see nothing. Like a curtain of just utter darkness drapes around the front archway.
Guys, is this one of those situations where we should talk before we go in, or?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
learning.
I don't know, because didn't what's her face speak for him? Saying that
That's
he was
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're at our destination. We're seeking out, correct?
What I
Right.
He
thought.
seemed
So, you know.
reliable and-
He seems friendly enough, and that does look like a wizard's hat.
Oh,
So
Well,
that
just
must
let
be
me
the
know when
guy.
I can go in, guys. Okay, you guys just let me know when it's safe.
I'll stand
Actually,
by
I
the
think
door
we should-
and let you.
You should wait out here.
Also, we know
We'll
that
go
he
in.
describes himself as sexy Gandalf, and that was a very sexy man, I believe.
He was
Wow.
super cute.
I don't think he was that cute.
What are you talking about? I think he was. I want to go meet him.
Yeah.
Come on, Lucy, and I'll link my arm around his arm, and I will drag him
You all
through
look
the door.
alike to me, so I don't know.
All right, I'll go pick up
Thanks,
the hat.
Pavo.
All right, picking up the hat, you all begin to make your way into the tower. Going past the black, strange curtain, you see something that we will find out just after a quick bio break. So all of you go ahead in Chatland right now, go ahead and grab yourselves a beverage, whether it be grape juice, apple juice, coffee, anything along those lines. And of course, we always take questions on our quick break. So if you have any questions about us, the game, anything that you've seen here tonight, go ahead and throw that down in chat. And we will be back in just a few short moments to continue our story for this evening. So please, by all means, stay tuned. And we are back. So, a few questions in chat tonight. Shanks asks, is a half a bottle of whiskey acceptable? Absolutely, my friend. It is 100% acceptable.
Is that the end of the?
I think that was the end of the question.
Well, you don't want to encourage it, but you want to be like, go for it.
Vix asks, I want to know, how are the characters feeling about the baby right now?
Shall we answer one at a time?
Sure. Lucy, you go
Let's
first.
start with. Oh, I was going to start with Pavo.
Hey,
Well,
baby's
One word
great.
answer. How you feeling? First thing that pops in your head.
One word answer. Indifferent.
Okay, Pavo.
Attached.
Okay, Ollie.
Pretty indifferent as well.
Okay, Eli.
Comforted.
Trix.
Oh, worried.
Alara.
Okay.
Alcor.
I feel like we kidnapped it.
More
Not
than
a
one
one
word,
word.
but okay.
Kidnapped.
Guilty.
Stolen.
And
Guilty.
if the universe had an answer, it's excited.
I don't like that. See, now
Uh,
I went from indifferent to also worried.
Unleash its power.
It's a bomb.
Shanks asked
Maybe.
my favorite question for the night. Did Dave come up with the entire pumpkin nonsense to justify the door is a jar pun? 100% yes. That entire thing was simply for the pun. To be honest, Wilburo has been an ongoing character of mine that has been around for a very, very long time, and I hope you guys get to see him again, which I'm sure you will. To the B-Day satyr, you all want to put the baby in a traveling cage of sorts. Before going into battle, could you put the child into the safe confines of your special bottle?
I could. That would probably be a good idea.
Okay.
Wow,
But
I just had the greatest.
She's
idea,
also
guys.
worried. So
So when I was dying underwater, could you have put me in the bottle instead of throwing the bench? Just asking.
Super friend.
Wait, what? Put you in the bottle or the baby in the bottle?
No, when I was dying underwater,
Yeah.
you have put me in the bottle instead of throwing the bench in the water.
No, because I
okay.
would have had to reach you.
Okay.
I guess I could throw the bottle at you and made it work.
An unconscious Alcor gets pelted in the head by a glass bottle. Wow.
And vanishes.
I got you, fam.
The heroes of our story.
That saves.
Hey, unconscious is better than dead.
I feel like that's like the motto. We should put that on a t-shirt. Unconscious is better than dead.
I'll get started on the design right away.
Yeah. Can we get a logo for that, Lucy?
I want it.
As our story continues, you walk through this strange black veil. And as you do, a little bit of adrenaline peaks in a few of you.
Oh, yeah.
Eli, Alara, and Ollie, you have all been blessed by the gods above and have received inspiration.
Every time.
Every time.
Amazing.
Should make a more likable character next time.
Guys are terrible. So, walking through the veil, you feel a little bit of a coolness as it touches your skin, almost like you've kind of dipped your toe into a cold pool, if you will. The sensation doesn't last long as you appear on the other side, and you find that the inside is much larger than what it seems. Looking out, you find yourself in a vast field that spreads out for as far as the eye can see. Looking up above, you see sunlight. You see trees waving in the wind. Turning back, there does not seem to be a door directly behind you. However, a small grouping of griffins lay out in the sun. One of them stands up, looking quite majestic, and walks over to the group.
Lucy starts backing up. Slowly.
I let go of Lucy.
Slowly cantering over to you. It stops directly in front of you and sits down.
I'm looking to see what Pavo does.
Just looking right back at it.
It speaks to you. Have you been called forth by the master?
Is the master the wizard?
We have.
Yes.
Then yes.
Yes. We're off to see the wizard.
Very good then. He looks back to the others that seem to be sitting in the field as they all begin to rise. We will take you to him. As each of them walk up to each of you.
Yes.
So do we get to ride these?
Eli's already like greeting his.
Lucy's still pretty terrified.
Eli, as you pet the mane of the griffin, it nuzzles towards you, seemingly urging you to get on its back.
I'll get on. I'll be like,
Okay.
guys, this is awesome.
Nice.
Mr.
Check it
Griffin,
out.
Mr. Griffin, what is your weight capacity?
You should be fine, my friend.
Okay.
Well, Ollie, remember when you asked me how it feels to fly? Well, now here's your chance.
Beautiful moment.
I think this feeling is called giddy. I'm giddy.
Oh. Enjoy it, Ollie.
I'm gonna climb the bird.
Yeah, same. I'm
Okay.
gonna hop on.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure that Lucy gets on a bird. Lucy, come
I-
on.
I'm just gonna slowly approach my griffin and just say, just don't do anything sketchy. As I like
Don't worry,
hesitantly
Lucy.
get
I'll
on.
stay right behind you, so if you fall, I'll catch you.
Lucy, looking at the griffin, it seems to be the scrawnier out of all of them. Its eyes kind of spread out, pointed in opposite directions. It doesn't respond to you, but its tongue hanging out the side of its mouth goes.
I have the best luck when it comes to these animal draws. Okay.
You'll be
As
fine,
all
Lucy.
Comforted.
Hop on
I'm a
the-
little comforted that it's not smart, actually. I trust it more now knowing it's not very smart. Okay. I'm gonna get on.
Just picture it now. Lucy in the sky.
Don't.
As you all get onto the back of your mounts, a moment later, you feel the wings and the muscles in its back begin to contract as the wings start to spread outward. Flapping upward, you leap up into the air. This is the first time many of you have felt the weightlessness of flight before. You soar up into the sky, most just taking off completely in a straight line, while you look back to see Lucy now screaming as his griffin waves back and forth through the sky.
Definitely clenched all the way on, screaming for my life.
Oh yeah. You're turning coals into diamonds in your butt right now.
To mess
Eli
with Lucy, I
is-
want to zoom in front of him and dart like around him, just to make him a little bit more nervous.
He's quite a bit further back than the rest of the griffin.
Eli
However,
is
looking-
living. Can I do like loop-de-loops or something?
Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
Okay. I don't think I'm particularly good at this. Am I gonna die here? Should have thought this through. 12.
12. You whisper into the griffin's ear, "Can you do a loop-de-loop?" And as you do, the griffin looks back with a bit of a smirk that you see and begins to dive bomb down towards the ground. You feel the rush of the wind blast you in the face as it begins to corkscrew downward. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh
Don't
shit.
throw up.
Someone's.
I think I do have inspiration. Oh, am I gonna
You
barf?
do.
What a great way to use it.
Oh. Is this a life or death situation? It's a 7. I'll just puke. It's fine.
Will
I
you?
Die.
hope that's all it is.
Hopefully
Let
that's
you go.
And Eli dies.
As you pivot back upwards, soaring back up into the sky from the free fall, you feel very sick and disoriented. For the next half an hour, you have disadvantage on any kind of ability check or saving throws.
Okay. That's
Can I
fair.
see? Can I see that Eli is kind of nauseous from flying?
You can probably see that he doesn't look so great from after being brought back up into the sky.
Just fly by and just kind of laugh.
You
And
all
say, "Yeah,
continue.
Eli!"
Also, while I'm flying with them, I'm looking as I'm holding the baby as well too. I'm looking down to see if he's comfortable with it or how he's reacting to flight.
Looks like the baby's asleep at this point.
Okay, perfect.
Brout's wings flies away.
This is
Oh,
the
that'd be
best
awesome.
behaved baby of all time.
Keep them comfortable.
Yeah, wow.
They're pretty They're pretty cool.
As you all yell Atreyu and fly up into the sky. Looking back down, you now see a large plethora of biomes that seem to cover the landscape. Ice spikes and frosted tundras. You see a large coniferous forest off to one side, another a savanna, and another a very dense rainforest, seemingly making a perfect landscape for any creature, regardless of where they might be from. Continuing past the clouds, the sky begins to darken a little bit. And as you crest through the beautiful baby blue skies, you find yourself in a star field that spreads out for miles. Looking back down, you now see the full extent of what looks to be the biodome that represents this strange land that you've appeared in. You continue to fly upward until suddenly a cobblestone floor, or I guess from what you see right now, ceiling, begins to approach. As you continue to fly upward, the griffins begin to land now on the cobblestone floor, seemingly a hole in this strange place that you find yourself in. The griffins land right in front of a bit of a walkway or a staircase that leads upwards. The lead griffin speaks to you. You will find the master directly up the stairs.
Just slide off my griffin, crawl on all fours, and just start kissing the ground.
Okay.
Lucy
You're
did not
fine.
enjoy his flight.
Oh, I thought as I land next to him, I'm thinking that was a bonding moment, guys. Come on. First time you got to experience it.
That was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
When I
that
give
was
my griffin
great.
a hug before I get off, I want to give him a hug, and then I'll get off. And then I'll go lean against the wall and try not to throw up.
I'm
Lucy,
really
your hair's
enjoying this.
looking a little messed up now. Looking a little windblown.
It's just like heavy breath, just yourself.
Oh,
That was excellent. I hope we get to do that again.
Me too.
As you all dismount the griffins, they seemingly fly back down to the fields below.
Ollie, can you hey, what's your sensitivity, you know? Can you feel the wind on your metal skin or?
I didn't feel the wind, but I sensed the pressure of the wind.
Sounds a bit lackluster, but it's good.
It was quite exhilarating. Thank
Oh.
you very much.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time.
Eli will be like, guys, I think I'm gonna be sick. I got a little too out of control there.
Yeah, that was some great aerials. Wow.
It looked awesome. It looked awesome. That's what's most important.
Thank you. Thank you.
As you all
What's up?
stand trying to recompose yourself, a loud roar is heard echoing from the stairs above.
a roar. Look up the
Ah!
stairs. Do we see anything?
The stairs are quite tall. It doesn't seem like you can see onto the next floor.
You gotta be kidding me.
Lucy's still on all fours. It's like, oh, fucking what now?
I'm gonna be okay, Lucy, as long as we stick together, right?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm gonna get up and brush myself off, immediately get my brush out and start fixing my hair. Get my composure
call.
back.
Make a performance check for me, Lucy.
You bet. How good can I do my hair? And that's a natural one.
All right. So, somehow you've managed to recreate the 1990s Frosted Tips waves of the boy bands of its time.
Bringing it back.
It's a great look for you, Lucy.
Yeah, do you want
What?
me to maybe help a little?
I'm perfectly capable of doing my own hair.
Are you though? Are you?
Okay. I
It's
just
the
wanted to
second
make
guess
sure.
is the job he did.
I just wasn't sure if that was on purpose or not. But if it's on purpose, then that's pretty cool, I guess.
Of course it was.
Are we seriously discussing his hair right now?
We are. We
Yeah,
are.
I get easily distracted.
It's a great topic. Thank
Oh, you want to
Paul.
go? Should we go check it out?
I say so. Well, we're here. Might as well.
Is it gonna eat us? I don't think he would put us in danger.
Maybe that
Guys,
is
we've
him.
been meaning to come here. What are we gonna do? Not go in? I know you guys are all like worried about like dying and things like that, but you know, we came here, so we might as well just go. We're so
mean,
Okay.
skeptical.
Well, let's proceed with some caution. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
Okay.
agree.
Let's go.
I agree.
Okay. Eli will start to climb the stairs slowly and clumsily at first, and then he'll regain his composure.
As you continue up the stairs, you crest the top just briefly enough to see over top. You now see what seems to be a wizard's laboratory. To the right side, you see rows and rows of bookshelves, a strange pool with what seems to be a creature inside, and directly in the center, a podium of some sort. You also see a massive green creature with pink underlay directly around its belly that seems to be smashing over top of some type of piping or wiring as the gorgeous wizard seems to hide under the piping.
Are you okay, dude?
As you yell this out, the creature stops and immediately turns to you.
I
The
point to Eli.
wizard, Gray, turns and says, that might have not been the best idea. The creature begins to
boy.
lurch forward towards you. I need y'all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Didn't see that coming.
Me either.
No. No.
Wow. How did this happen?
That was almost an 18.
I don't think we can kill it. Like, isn't it his,
We don't even know what it is.
Yeah, we don't,
isn't it his
yeah.
creature thing?
You're
Isn't it-
automatically assuming we're gonna fail.
Eli was at the front of the pack. We'll put everybody back
I'm just
here.
I'm getting a huge Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them vibe. Personally,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he wasn't
Okay.
always in control in that situation, so by that logic.
True.
Are we supposed to be seeing a map or something? It's not on roll 20. There's
Hold on,
something
hold
else
on,
on
hold
roll
on.
20.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There sure is.
I just got to make sure that chat
There
doesn't
we
see it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
definitely don't let chat see it.
Why not?
They mustn't know the truth.
No, chat can never know what we have in our waiting room. All right, Alcor,
5.
Oh,
Alara.
it's kind of cute.
16.
I doubt that. Pavo,
18.
Trix,
13.
Ollie.
11.
Oops. Eli.
10.
Wow. Lucy.
8.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
We're good.
The creature immediately sees you all cresting the top of the stairs and pounces over towards you. landing directly in front of you, causing the ground to almost quiver a little bit. It lurches down over top of you, Eli. The massive creature standing many feet higher than you are comes down with two of its fists as it smashes down towards you with its claws. The first attack, the first claw comes slashing down towards you. It catches you off guard as it slashes across your chest. I'm assuming a 23 hits you.
It does.
Okay. The
certainly
slash
does.
directly across your chest sends you back a few feet. You take 8 points of slashing damage and 7 points of force damage. It's relentlessly, without stopping, continues its barrage on top of you. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, you take another 8 points of slashing damage and 7 points of force damage as it pushes you back a few feet. Looking at the rest of you, it lets out a loud screech. Is Eli unconscious?
Maybe. Hold on.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, man,
like,
I'm
that
unconscious.
That would have knocked me out, yeah.
I'm at 0, yeah.
All right,
Wow.
as Eli falls directly in front of you, it growls once again, looking towards you all. Next up, he sees Ollie rushing up behind Eli. It's going to try and take a large bite out of you. And as it does a 20 hit you? Or sorry, a 19 hit you?
Nope, I have 20.
Okay, as you
Damn,
are
son.
able to get your shield up just in time, the jaws clench down on top of the shield. You are able to parry it off, pushing it back. And that is going to end the creature's turn. Pavo, you are up.
just that?
Alara, you're on deck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be chasing around people, aren't I?
You guys told me to stop taking it easy on you.
Did we say that?
Yeah.
I don't think that we said
I
that.
don't remember.
Chat said that. Chat wanted me to stop taking it easy on you guys. Chat
Thanks
screamed
again,
for
chat.
blood, and I'm gonna give it to him.
Oh my god.
Pavo, you're up, and Alara, you're on deck.
Shoot, I got the baby in my hand. Shit. Alcor, will you take the baby?
Sure, why not?
All right. I want to hand over the baby to Alcor because he likes to stay back. Move. Right up there. And while I'm moving, pull out the spear and swing down on top of this creature as much as I can with the spear.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack for me, please.
All right. Actions. 18.
18. It slices down on the creature, not seeing you, just a little too dexterous. You are able to move around it. It slices down the side of the creature's arm. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
12 points.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
And then, as I after come down, hit him, land on the ground, I'm going to take a key point for Fury of Blows, and then take a punch and a kick at him as well, unarmed.
Okay. So as you land down quickly, you do a spinning round kick towards the bottom of it, trying to knock at one of its legs.
So that'll be a 16
16 hits.
for 6 points. And
Okay.
the second one, that one's only going to be a 12.
As you try and sweep around, it hits it directly in its leg, now taking notice of you fully. You try and pop up with an upper round punch to the face. It moves out of the way as you try and attack the creature. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Pavo?
And that'll do it.
Okay. As the battle continues onward, the wizard now popping his head out from behind the tank Don't hurt it. Don't hurt it. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep it busy for a moment. I'll be able to take care of everything. He gets up and runs towards the back of the room where there seems to be a desk with a variety of strange concoctions sitting on the desk. All I need is a few minutes. Alara, you up? And to answer chat, we're on different screens right now. I didn't have time to put the inspiration in, but the inspiration doesn't do anything towards combat, so I've taken that out. Alara, what would you like to do? Trix, you're on deck, by the way.
I will say, okay, it's time. I'm super scared. Eli's down. I'm freaking out. I don't care about this wizard, whatever the hell he's saying. So I'm gonna close my eyes and focus, and blue energy starts to come from my staff, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. That is going to be a 21.
Okay, well, you succeed. So then
A wise creature.
nothing. Yeah, wow. Talk about a wise beast. That ends my turn then. And I say, fuck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As you cast towards the creature, you see that there seems to be some resonating magic aura around it that has a negative effect on any spells cast upon it. Trix, you're up. Ollie, you're on deck.
Okay. That being said, I'm gonna just use my sling on it.
Okay.
And that would be for 15 to hit.
15 just hits as you pull back on the sling, releasing a stone toward it. It smashes it directly in the eye. Go ahead and roll damage for me, or right above the eye.
6.
Okay. The creature turns towards you in anger, baring its teeth over top. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. Ollie, you're up. Eli, I'm gonna need some saving throws from you in a second. Ollie, what would you like to do?
You're on mute or something.
Ollie?
Oh, sorry, I had it muted because of the plumbing. I know it doesn't look it, but I know you did attack me with the creature. So is it currently engaged with me?
It's engaged with you and Pavo are within its range right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bear with the swipes and just try to get to Eli.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to do spare the dying.
Okay. As you move over even closer towards the creature, you reach down to your friend, trying to force some healing directly into it. You begin to cast the spell upon Eli, and as you do, the healing seems to pull away from Eli.
What the hell?
The one point of healing that you would receive, that Eli would have received, looks to be transferred towards the creature.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Right.
Does it look friendly with me now?
Not at all. Eli, I need you to go ahead and make your first death saving roll for me, please.
14.
14. Your first success. Okay, Lucy, what would you like to do? Alcor, you're on deck.
I don't know.
Kill it.
God, I mean, I know that magic doesn't seem to be working too well, but I don't have much else to do. So firstly, I'd like to try to back up to about here.
Oh God, you're off screen. Hold on.
Oh, I'm off screen. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're back. You're back.
Okay. And boy, oh gosh.
What are we doing? Come on.
I'm going to try to cast Phantasmal Force on it. And if I understand this spell correctly, I'm going to try to make it... Well, I guess I'll just do the save first. So it's going to be an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Surprisingly, that was a 1 and a natural 20.
Oh, boy, does it have disadvantage or advantage?
It has advantage.
It has advantage.
Fuck.
As you pull towards the creature, it hits it, but directly dissolves over top. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Lucy?
Oh gosh. I'll use a sorcerer point and try to cast Mind Sliver at it.
Okay. As you
which is an
close your
intelligence
eyes
saving
for
throw again.
close your eyes for a brief moment, you concentrate on the consciousness of the creature. There seems to be an overloading of feedback that comes back towards you. Intelligence. That is going to be a. That is going to be a 10.
Does not save. Okay. So takes 1d6 of damage and subtract 1d4 for the next saving throw it makes.
Okay.
Before the end of my next turn.
Okay. So.
And that 1d6 is a 5.
So as you as you push away the feedback that seems to be overriding the room at this point, you focus in on find the consciousness of the creature, throwing what seems to be a mental dagger of psychic energy directly towards its mind. It grabs the side of its head, reeling backwards as the pain seems to be unbearable to it. Alcor, what would you like to do?
Okay, if I walk up to Eli and want to drag him away, would that be an action?
That would be an action, yep.
Okay, so I walk up to Eli and drag him away. As far as I can get.
Okay. So you probably wouldn't... You might come in range. Because Trix is blocking you right now. So if you want to do that, you would have to take an opportunity attack.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
Get
Okay.
the baby.
I know.
Does a 15 hit
Human
you?
shield.
Nope.
Okay, so as you try and dodge in, it seems like the mind sliver that was just cast by your companion seems to be able to stop the creature from having direct accuracy as it swipes madly over top of you. You duck underneath, able to grab your companion Eli and pull him away from the scene.
And for my bonus action, I would cast Healing Word.
Okay, as you stand over top of your friend, putting your hands over top of him, go ahead and roll for healing, please.
Never been so happy to get a cantrip off.
12 points of
Okay.
healing.
All right. So as you put your hands over top, you feel the warmth of the healing word push over top of your friend. Seems to make absolutely no difference to Eli. However, the creature stops moaning from the pain that was just cast on it.
Oh.
Even at this distance, damn it. Okay.
The creature now coming to, now seeing Pavo and Ollie directly in front of it is going to make a few attacks, 2 claw attacks against Ollie. The first, he misses completely as Ollie, you're able to dodge it out of the way. Second, again, not able to hit you. Becoming very infuriated by it all, goes to try and take a bite towards Pavo. Pavo does a 22 hit you?
He said yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You take 11 points of piercing damage as it clamps its claws down, or jaws down on top of you. It throws you kind of back and forth within its jaws as it tosses you to the side for a brief moment. You also take an additional 6 points of force damage. Now being pushed back only about 3 feet from the creature, there seems to be a few little bits of blood that seems to stain the side of your feathers. Looking back towards it with vigor once again. It's your turn. What would you like to do? Alara, you're on deck.
That's not going to happen. Well, I'm going to approach it back up. I don't care what that wizard was saying, and I am going to continue attacking this thing. Swinging the spear over my head and coming down on him.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Slicing down on the creature, you once again cut now directly across its chest. You see a little bit of a greenish black ooze start to come out from its chest, bleed from the wound that you just inflicted upon it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That is 10 points.
All right.
And then for my bonus actions, I'm going to use a key point to get into a defensive stance. So if he attacks me till my next turn, he has disadvantage.
Okay. Very good. Alara, you are up, and I believe Trix is on deck.
So a creature is different than a humanoid, right?
Yes. Well, it's considered a...
Is this a creature?
It's considered a monstrosity.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fuck that then. Okay. Am I within range? Like, am I? I'm not really sure.
You're less than 10 feet away from it.
Okay. So I will stay there, and hey, I'm just gonna try something crazy, and I'm gonna cast a minor illusion, and I'm going to make a loud screaming noise. Can I actually make words come out of that? A whisper to a scream. Okay, so just say like over here, but it's coming from the other side of the room.
Okay, make a deception check for me.
For 30 feet. Okay. Okay, wait, I want to use my good dice.
Yes, Alara, the cantrips are working. We know this.
Yeah, right. Okay, 18.
18. The creature, seemingly engaged with everything else, quickly looks over its shoulder. It seems to be preoccupied for a moment. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
All right, Trix, you are up with Ollie on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna whip both my daggers at it.
Okay. So pulling out your 2 daggers, you spin them around in your hands for 1 quick second and tossing them. I need 2 ranged attacks from you, please.
18 and 11.
The first strikes the creature directly in the back. The second seems to fly over its shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage on one of the attacks, please.
That is a 4. Plus, I'm gonna use my Genie's Wrath for an extra 2 thunder damage.
Okay. As the knife smashes it into the back, a bit of arcane electricity seems to spark off the knife. It screams in pain, now looking back towards you all, seemingly breaking the distraction that Alara had caused for it. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Trix?
No.
Okay, Ollie, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try something crazy. I'm gonna try
So
cure
crazy
wounds.
it might work.
I'm gonna try cure wounds directly on the creature.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Gambit.
Son of a bitch.
It'll work.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
At the first level.
Okay.
And that would be 9 healing.
Okay.
Oh,
As the radiant energy kind of cascades over the creature, you watch as the slice that Pavo had just put into it slowly begins to heal and mend as it stretches its arms out.
Okay. Can we say stop healing people?
Not something we thought we'd ever have to say.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Ollie?
Yeah, why don't you wipe its butt for it too there?
I might just back right just beside Alara there, just like that.
Okay, as you begin to move back, it swipes directly at you.
Ogre.
You said your AC was 20?
Yeah.
The claw scrapes into the your metal chest as you hear a loud, almost nails on a chalkboard sound as a bit of sparks begin to fly from as you turn towards it. You take 8 points of slashing damage, being pushed forward a little bit. The force of it causes a bit more extra damage. You take another 7 points. That's 15 points in total.
Jesus.
Eli, I need you to make another death saving throw for me, please.
Can't handle this.
6.
It's 1 success, 1 fail. Lucy, what would you like to do? Alcor, you're on deck.
Oh boy, man. Okay, I am going to try to cast this, which is a kind of save here. I'm gonna cast suggestion on it.
Okay.
It says they have to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, okay, so wisdom saving throw.
It's wisdom saving throw and then -4.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the mind sliver?
Until the end of this turn, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be 21. I rolled another natural 20. Sorry, buddy.
Doesn't save.
Doesn't save.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow, Lucy's
Well,
very
then,
powerful.
in that case, you just hear Lucy say, "Go to sleep." And that's it.
It narrows its eyes directly towards Lucy, changing its posture towards you. Alcor, what would you like to do?
Move further away with Eli.
Okay, pulling your friend back. Go ahead and how far back do you want to go? How many feet?
How far can I go? Can I go in the circle? I don't know what he does, but there's a circle on the ground.
Yeah, you could probably go within the circle.
Okay, then I will use my action to change it to my story form, and I will go into the chalice. Then I will cast Healing Word on Pavo, and with my feature I will heal
On
Eli at
Pavo?
the same time. On Pavo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
All
with my
right.
feature, I will heal Eli at the same time.
Okay. As
It's
you
another-
pull your friend towards the center of this strange arcane circle, the creature seems to be directly looking at Lucy at this point and not paying attention to you. You cast the spell directly towards your friends. As you do, well, go ahead and roll for some healing for me.
So Pavo gets 8. And Eli, it's not a thing. Eli gets 13.
All right. Pavo, you watch in your starry form, now being able to see the arcane energies and tendrils of magic itself waving through the air. You watch as the tendril curves around Pavo, hitting directly onto the creature as you heal it for 8 points of damage. Looking down at your friend, you watch as the tendrils seem to pull down towards Eli for a brief moment before it looks like it starts to turn towards the creature. You push your energy downwards toward it as the tendrils sink into Eli's body for a brief second. Eli pops up from the ground. Eli, you receive 13 points of healing.
Thank you.
There you go, kid.
Yeah. You made up for all the times that you killed me. Finally.
I hit you. I never killed you.
In other news, I don't know how to get my freaking death save throw to go away to display my HP.
If you add HP, it will go away.
I did. Maybe if I can try to do it temporary HP. No, it's not going away. That's weird.
Refresh. It'll turn it off and turn it
Bless
back on.
you.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Anyway, go on. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so as the creature now looks directly over towards Lucy, focusing its gaze upon it, you hear a voice off in the distance say, "Almost there, just about, few more minutes." The creature begins to pounce towards Lucy. Pavo and Ollie, I need you to go ahead and, well, it's still within Ollie. So Pavo, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity with your spear for me, please.
19.
As you slice across the bottom of the creature's calf, it catches it, causing more of the greenish black blood to start spewing out the bottom of its calf. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
12.
The creature now makes its way, standing over top of Lucy. Jaws bared, you see a toothy maw as it opens up its mouth. Reaching down, it grabs you with both of its hands. I need you to go ahead and make a strength save for me, please.
Oh, you know I'm not good at those.
Oh my god! Am I
That's
gonna
a
watch
5.
him have his head bitten off?
Totally.
It grapples you in its hand as it brings you upward, biting down directly on your nape.
Pavo knows what that's about.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. That is a 27 to hit. It chomps down on you as you all watch as a viscera of blood and gore begins to spout out from Lucy. That is going to be 17 points of damage.
Yep. Okay.
Are you conscious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling back, it looks at you as you squirm around just a bit. Taking you in one hand, it pulls its arm back and slashes down across your chest. Does a 13 hit you?
It just hits me.
Cutting directly into your chest and pulling downwards, causing 2 massive wounds directly down your chest. You take 8 points of slashing damage. As it then throws you to the ground, you take an additional 7 points of force damage.
Are you dead?
I am definitely unconscious.
It's only a flesh wound.
The initial claw brought me down to 1, and then everything else, the force damage took me over. So,
seeing the man directly on the ground, it turns back towards Ollie, making one last swipe attack towards him. It catches you once again, cutting through your chest once more. You take another 8 points of slashing damage and 7 points of force damage as it pushes you backward.
Dead?
Nope, still got 3.
Don't heal.
All right, Havo, you are up. Alara, you are on deck.
A little pissed off that this thing is running away from me. Gonna fly to here. Come down again with the spear and try to stab it in the back while it's facing, or the side now that's looking at Ollie. 17 to hit.
Slicing down once again on the creature. You slice down the back of it as it screams out in pain. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
8 points.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Bonus action, use a key point to get into the dodge stance for defensive or just you know what I mean.
Yep. Alara, you're up. Trix, you're on deck.
And I bonus action throw a glitter bomb.
What?
Technically that
Yes.
would be an attack, so I'm going to say that would be your action.
An attack?
What if I'm not attacking it? What if I'm just throwing it to make?
Are
a
you
distraction?
throwing a projectile at the creature?
No, I'm throwing a glitter bomb behind the creature, I guess, to distract
All right. Well,
it.
in that case, yeah, okay. You can go ahead and throw a glitter
Okay.
bomb.
Okay, so bonus action, I would like to try and take a glitter bomb out of my pocket and throw it behind the monster and say, "Look!" as it explodes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack for me.
Okay, definitely, okay. What range, do I add my dex to that, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 19, actually.
19. Okay. So you, the glitter bomb gets hoisted over Ollie's head as it smashes down on the back of the creature. A giant poof of glitter sprays up into the air. The creature, looking around, seems to get some of it in its eyes as it waves back and forth. Unfortunately, it does the same to Pavo. Pavo, you are temporarily blinded until the end of your next turn.
Sorry, man.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Alara?
Yes, so now that the creature is blinded, I will grab Lucy's body and try and drag him as far away as I can.
Okay, so making your way over to Lucy, trying to grab it. It starts to swing wildly towards anything that is around it. I'm sorry. Even with disadvantage, I rolled a natural 20 and a 17. So that is going to be a 25 to hit, Alara.
Absolutely, that hits.
It smashes into the side of you as the claws dig into your side. You take 8 points of slashing damage as you're pushed aside, taking an additional 7 points of force damage.
Okay, I'm still up. If I
Okay.
can still drag his body, that would be great.
You pull Lucy as far away as you possibly can, closer towards the stairs.
Nice.
All right. With that said, Trix, you are up. Ollie, you're on deck.
I want to go to one of those. Are those pipes actually there? Like that are near that fish tank?
Yep. What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is 35.
Yep. So you could probably make it over to the pipes right about there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna take my rope and tie it to the pipe, and then I'm gonna make a loop on the other end and attempt to lasso it at the monster's head, so it will hopefully get around its neck. And then
Okay. First, I need you to make a sleight of hand check to check the knot on the pipe.
Okay. 24.
24, very good. Okay. You're able to secure it against the pipe relatively well. Next, I need you to make a ranged attack for me towards the creature.
Ranged attack. Okay. Sorry, I always forget. Do I have to add something to it when it's with not a regular weapon?
Yeah, so you roll a d20 and then add your dexterity modifier to it.
Oh, dex. Okay. Oh boy. That's a 10.
10. As you whip it around, you try and throw it towards the creature. It falls just a bit too short and does not catch taut.
Yeah.
Ollie, you were up. What would you like to do? Eli, you're on deck.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. A glittering
And
cascades over top of you for a brief moment as you watch as that golden field seems to appear just slightly over top of you.
okay, and then I'm gonna smack him with my mace.
All right, running towards the creature, you smash down on him. Go ahead and make an attack for me.
That is 9 to hit.
The creature, seemingly still blinded, still slashing about with its arms, smashes towards your hands as you come down, pushing you back, as well as your mace. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That will be it.
Eli, as you shake yourself conscious once more, looking around, you now see Alara nursing Lucy for a brief second as he seems to be unconscious. Ollie seemingly torn up quite a bit. Your friends and your allies are looking relatively dire at this point in time.
Okay. I want to put my hand on Alcor's shoulder to thank him. And then I just want to move right over here, just so that I have a clear shot. This would be a sneak attack, right? Because it's A, blinded, and B, it's not engaged with me.
It's engaged with two of your companions. So yeah, so you can move your token on roll 20.
I thought that I did. I just want to have a clear shot. I don't actually want to get too close to it.
Oh, you have a pretty clear shot from where you are right now.
Yeah. I will whip my dagger at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged attack for me.
Ranged attack. That is an 11 to hit.
The creature just moves out of the way for the briefest of seconds as your dagger flies over top, seemingly landing in the strange green tank.
God.
For my bonus action, can I will the dagger back?
Yep.
I'll do that.
Willing the dagger back, it appears back in your hand.
I want to yell, "Hey, asshole, can you control your pet?"
The wizard looks back towards you and says, "I might have something if you have something to pierce its skin."
I'm tossing daggers, man.
Right. Fair enough. He begins to move towards you.
All right.
Not too fast.
Take your time. Take your time. No rush.
Absolutely.
We're good. I'm making
You
tea
still
right
have your movement speed, Eli.
Oh god, if this thing hits me, can I run and chug a healing potion at the same time? I guess not. I will
use both your reactions.
Yeah. I will 1, that's 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go right here and hide behind the stairs and wait for him there.
Okay. Lucy, what would you like to do?
Is he down or is he up?
Lucy's.
Oh yeah, Lucy's down. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Been trying to figure out during everyone else's turns how to do that.
Roll a 20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
And
Roll a
whatever
D20.
number it is.
Tell a number. That's it.
Yep.
4.
That's
All right.
Fail.
Roll
That
better.
is-
You fail your first spell.
That's a fail.
Oh no.
The creature rubbing its eyes for a brief second as getting the glitter out of it. It turns back to see Ollie and Pavo. It's going to take a swipe directly at Ollie. 19 does not hit, I believe.
No, I got 22
Okay.
now.
Holding your shield up once more, it slashes down. You hear it screech across the bows of your shield with its claws. It's going to come down once again with another attack. The second one, it pulls with its first claw attack. It pulls your shield slightly out of the way as it slices down once again, catching you directly in the chest. You take 8 points of slashing damage and 7 points of force damage.
Ooh, some heavy metal just hit the ground.
As Ollie falls back, hitting the ground, you all hear a loud "Toom." Pavo, it looks directly towards Pavo. Pavo, you still blinded from the creature's attack, or from Alara's attack on it. It goes ahead and is going to bite down towards you.
Take away my defensive stance.
Nope, but it does give me advantage. So that's going to be...
Well, then it'd be natural because I was given disadvantage with my defensive.
Oh, okay. In that case, does it 18 hit you?
It would not.
All right. So, focusing with almost Jedi-like senses, even though you're blind, the creature bites down towards you. You're able to just narrowly shift out of the way as you feel its hot breath directly on your neck, as you hear the chomp of its jaws directly beside your ear. But you seem to stave out of the way. Wiping your eyes once again, trying to get the glitter out. You now have full view once again, seeing the creature still directly in front of you. Ollie, your companion, down to the side of you. What would you like to do?
I am going to... The only thing I really know how to do is attack. Can't really help Ollie. So if I can distract him. So in this case, I am going to use my spear in a defensive manner and attack unarmed as my attack, which will give me a +2 to AC. So unarmed attack plus, so that would be 16.
16. You slice down once again on the creature, catching it off guard. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That would be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning from the fist. And then instead of going in defensive mode this time, I'm just trying to wail him. I'm going to use another key point for Fury Blows for 2 more unarmed attacks.
Absolutely.
Natural 20.
Very
First
nice,
one.
my friend.
Finally a break.
Second
Finally we
one,
catch a break.
and the second one is a 19.
Both hit.
Bam.
All right. So for the first one,
Swinging your spear around, you throw it down to the side as you come back with a quick, hard haymaker to the solar plex of the creature.
12 for the first one for the crit.
Okay.
And the other one is 6 for the second one.
All right. Giving a quick haymaker to the chest and then reversing it around, smashing it directly in the kidneys with your elbow. The creature gets pushed forward just a little bit, knocked off balance for a brief moment. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Attack bonus. No, I'm going to stay here.
All right, Alara, you are up. What would you like to do?
I will continue dragging Lucy's body, and I'll say, just hold on, buddy, and I'll drag him over to Alcor, and I'll try and make eye contact with Alcor, saying, like, help, basically. And if I can make it to Alcor, that would be great.
That's about as far
Oh,
as
yeah,
you can make it
probably.
while dragging someone.
Oh. Okay. Well, that'll
Dragging
end my
someone
turn, then.
reduces your speed by half.
Okay.
What if they drag me?
Technically, you could take your dash and get yourself there.
Okay. Then I will do that.
Okay. You make it over to Alcor. Trix, what would you like to do, my friend?
I'm so good at that.
Well, I think I'm just gonna try it one more time.
Okay. Reeling the rope back in towards you, flailing it over your head, you toss it towards the creature. Go ahead and make another ranged attack for me, please.
Feeling good, feeling good. That's 5.
It falls down limp, just a little too short of the creature.
Love the commitment to that plan, though.
Ollie, you are up with Eli on deck.
I think you might have missed Alcor's turn. I think, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
He's at the end of the round.
Okay.
Right. My first death save.
All right, you're down.
So metal.
He's losing track of the people he's killing.
15.
Oh yeah, I forgot I killed you.
All right. First success. All right, very good. The you hear Gimel speak words of encouragement in your ear as you try and fight to move away from the light. Eli, what would you like to do?
I will look over the stairs and yell, "My guy, what's going on? You picking daisies?"
He yells out, I'm almost there.
For fuck's sake. I'll stand up. Do I have a clear... Oh yeah, Ollie's on the ground, so I have a clear shot. I will throw the chisel again.
Okay, go ahead and make a ranged attack for me.
Okay, that is a 21, 22, 23 to hit.
That absolutely hits. It smashes
Nice.
into the back of the creature.
Okay, so that is gonna be... Oh wait. I'm just trying to roll my damage and I'm picking the wrong dice. That is 1d4, so that's going to be 4 plus 6, 10 points of damage.
All right. So as the knife stabs into the back of the creature, he looks pretty bruised and battered at this point, as there's cuts and scrapes all around as the greenish blood continues to pour off of him. The wizard looks towards you and says, wait, don't hurt it anymore. Here, take this. And he throws a vial towards you.
Okay, I will catch the vial.
Yes, you will. Put that on one of your daggers, coat one of your daggers in that, and try again.
Okay, can I do that, or am I waiting till my next turn?
Can you use the daggers as a bonus action?
I don't think so. Not that
Okay.
I'm aware of. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Okay.
We'll say that you use your bonus action to coat your dagger with the whatever serum that the wizard just gave you.
Okay.
All
I
right.
will will the dagger back, so I have them both.
Okay. Lucy, I need you to make another death saving throw for me.
Don't roll
Okay.
one, man. Anything
I've
but a
been
one,
rolling
okay?
like shit all night, man. I don't know. Thought it was a 1.
Oh
It's a
my
7,
god.
which is not much better.
Wait, it's better than the 1.
It's better than a one.
Not in this case. It doesn't make a difference, does it?
Yes, it does.
That's-
Yes.
A 1
Two
is
death
2
saving
death throws.
throws. Yeah.
Oh, 1 would have killed me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that would
on
have
the
been much
flip side,
scarier.
is the 22 saves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jesus.
Alcor,
I'm still
what would
2
you like
death
to do?
saves now, so fuck, dude.
I will move in front of Lucy,
Okay.
and I will cast a Cure Wound on him.
All right.
And then I will aim the feature of the chalice at Ollie.
All right. So, as you watch once again, the tendrils of magic seemingly whisk through the air. It pulls towards Ollie, but seems to divert itself back towards the creature.
Okay.
How many points of healing?
That was 7.
Okay. Some of the wounds begin to heal over top of the creature, forcing it once again down to your companion directly in front of you. How many points of healing would Lucy get?
No, Ollie would get.
Ollie, 7 towards Lucy and then 13 towards Ollie.
Yeah, I would use the feature on Ollie, and the spell on Lucy. So I don't know which one gets to the.
Just tell me which one goes first.
Okay, the spell goes to
Yeah.
Lucy, and that was a 7.
Okay, so 13 points of healing damage went towards Ollie.
Yes.
Okay, so that's another 6 points.
He even calls healing damage.
I know.
As you force the energies down towards Lucy, Lucy takes a few moments to react to it, but he springs forth, taking a large breath of air. Lucy can mark down 7 points of healing, and you are no longer dying.
Oh, that was a close one.
Okay, and I will use my bonus action using Healing Word on Ilara.
Okay. Grabbing onto Alara's arm, what would you like to say to heal her?
Heal.
Nothing. I got nothing.
All right.
Sorry. Where's my die? 6. That's 11.
Okay.
Nice.
As you grab onto Alara, speaking a few words of comfort towards her, Alara, you feel the effects of the healing magic wave over top of you.
And Lucy gets 11 too
Okay.
from the feature.
Thanks.
Suddenly
Uncle.
feeling much better.
The creature, still engaged with Pavo at this point, not seeing any other compatriots around it, is going to make 2 of its attacks on him. Does a 17 hit you?
Not the moment I have a 21.
Okay, so the first slice with the claw, you're able to dodge out of the way, but he's just a little too quick with his next attack, catching you off guard and slicing you across your chest. You take 8 points of slashing damage, and as you're pushed back a little bit, you take an additional 7 points of 7 points of force damage. Catching you off guard, it's going to quickly try and take a bite towards you as well. But you're able to evade that quickly as he moves out of the way. It is now your turn. What would you like to do? Alara, you're on deck.
Bye. Oh wait, you can't. You're dead. Never mind. Isn't he dead? Are you dead?
No, I got 2. If he would have hit that last one, I was.
Damn.
Fly away.
No, I'm stay here to distract. I'm going to take an unarmed attack for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. So, using both of your hands, you kind of jackhammer over top of it, trying to smash down on the creature. It catches it directly on its back as it kind of gets pushed down a little bit. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
And my last key point, going to go into a defensive stance to give him disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, perfect. Alara, what would you like to do?
I will move out of this circle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. and I will just try casting Minor Illusion again, and have the noise come from the opposite direction of Pavo and Ollie, saying like, "Over here, look!" I'll try and distract him again.
Okay, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Oh man, it's 14.
It's completely engaged with Pavo at this point in time. It does not focus on the illusion in any way, shape, or form. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That's it.
Okay, Trix is up. Ollie, you're going to need a saving throw after that.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Infestation at it.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say that more confidently. I'm gonna cast Infestation at it.
Okay.
So that is a Constitution save.
Okay. As you try to will the magics put forth towards you, you feel no magic within you.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No. Oh no! Oh no! I had no.
Okay. For whatever reason, your magics are not working for you. Ollie, I need you to make a death saving throw for me. Eli, you are on deck.
Oh. It's not good, but I mean, it did that 1 and then it just tilted over to 7, so.
All right. You have one death saving throw left, or Ollie will be no more. Eli.
What? I've only had one success and 1 failure.
Oh, that's right. Your first was a success.
You succeeded the
My
first one.
Yeah. So 1 save, 1 fail.
I will grab the vial, muttering to myself, like, I was having a good fucking time. This is for shit. And I'll coat the daggers.
Okay.
And then I will peek my head up from my hiding place behind the stair. And I rolled a 1, so I get to re-roll it.
Lucky halflings.
So for the first dagger, I'm putting the vial, by the way. Is there enough on both the daggers? Can I coat them both?
High or low for your benefit?
High.
Nope. You got 1 shot.
Ugh, I missed.
The dagger flies over top of the creature.
Just no reaction. Just so upset.
Okay, hold on a second. I have bonus action 2 weapon fighting, so I did have it. I will will the dagger with the frickin' coating on it back, and can I chuck it again?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh my god, guys, thank God. So that is going to be a, sorry, I'm so frazzled. 21, 22, 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Okay, I hit it.
The dagger flies over top of Ollie. Almost in a slow motion, Eli watches as it pierces into the back of the creature. The creature lets out a yell once again. Turning back towards you, it grabs onto the dagger, pulling it out and throwing it down on the floor like it's nothing. It growls towards you, for you watch as it starts to sway back and forth for a moment before falling back, seemingly unconscious. Shaking your head, you wipe a little bit of sweat away from your brow as you look over to the wizard. Well, that was a hell of a ride, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, can we heal our friend first? Fuck you.
I will lunge at him and grab him and try to like push him.
As you lunge towards the wizard, you hop over top of the steps, making your way closer towards him. But that, my friends, is a story for another evening.
Man,
I
my
would
suggestion
like-
spell took so long to work. Finally, he went to sleep. Oh, sorry, guys.
I would like to thank everyone for sticking around with us. It was a wonderful time. Mystic Brobot, if you're still hanging out in chat right now, I'm very sorry we didn't get to your character tonight. I didn't think that the combat was going to take this long. I promise that we'll get to that next time. So my apologies for that. Other than that, again, thank you all so much for the subs, the follows, Outer Liar, a Mystic Brobot with some gifted subs, and Mediocre Gamerman. Welcome to our channel. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we'll consider sticking around for the next one. For all of those in attendance, once again, thank you for joining us. We're going to be back on Sunday nights or Sunday afternoon, as we usually do, with some more world building. So that starts at noon at Sunday EST, Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's the right one. But other than that, my friends, I would like to urge a word of caution to all of my players and all adventurers out there. Be careful out there, because you can trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.
Bye.
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 Bye.